At Bagel Bar, you are always biting into a fresh bagel. If you come here and you have a bagel or you pick up a bagel to go, that means that bagel was made today. Hi, I'm Matti and welcome to Bagel Bar. Bagel Bar really started with the idea of not being able to find good New York style bagels in this area. For me personally, I also keep kosher, and that was another void in the market over here. There was nothing that was certified kosher. So the two kind of blended together to create the vision of what became Bagel Bar. Traditionally, the primary ingredient, we'll call it, of a New York style bagel is the fact that it is kettle boiled. So you in essence create the dough, you would then shape it. Once it's proofed, you're actually going to put it into a kettle with boiling water. You're gonna flash boil it for a little bit, and that's gonna give it a nice crust. After it's boiled, it'll get put onto what's called a turning board. It'll bake on one side, flip it over, bake on the other side directly on the stone, and that is basically the process. The New York style bagel is like crusty on the outside and then chewy on the inside, and that's really what we're attempting to achieve. For us here in the restaurant, the fact that it's kosher really doesn't have any impact on someone who's not necessarily kosher keeping. Generally, kosher is almost synonymous with higher quality. A lot of the rules that we have to follow in order to be qualified for kosher certification require a very high level of cleanliness, a very high level of separations of different cross-contaminations and things like that. Another big part of what we're doing over here is, and this is not just on our bagels, but it's really on our breads and on anything that we produce here, we've really cut out all of the preservatives. There's really nothing that we're putting into these things that would kind of degrade the quality. I would say our most popular items over here tend to be the bagel sandwiches. That's really what we're known for, what people are coming in for. That being said, we do have a full menu of other items which are very unique. We have a lot of Mediterranean products, things like, shakshuka or hummus bowls or things like that. We do our unique twists on it, and they've become very popular here. Our pizza, and I know that our area, we're kind of like the pizza capital of the world, and even so, we've gotten incredible reviews on what we're putting out. It actually is based on a New York style pizza. We use a stone deck oven. We're giving it a nice crusty bottom. Obviously, we've got a variety of toppings. The pizza as we put it out it's really good and it's popular. What was interesting to me is when we opened the place, I kind of thought like, okay, our service area is gonna be Kingston, maybe a little Wilkes-Barre. And what I found is that we had people driving from 45 minutes away. I was shocked how far people are willing to travel just to get, a good, proper New York style bagel. Regardless of where in NEPA you are, it's definitely worth checking us out. If you've got some time, swing down, grab a breakfast, grab a lunch, definitely worth it.